Hey guys, it's me Vivi and welcome back to my channel. Now some of you might find this unexpected, but from time to time, I'll be covering different types of content. Of course, that doesn't mean that I'll move away from the usual stuff, but having a variety on this channel is pretty fun. Now for this video, I'd like to analyze or discuss about PlayStation Now, known as PS Now. PlayStation Now is a video game streaming service. Basically, when you subscribe or rent games, you don't install them, they're streamed. Some game rentals can cost $1 a day for a week. There are other options, where one can simply pay for 4 hours, 30 days, or 90 days. PS Now is available on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PS Vita, PS TV, and some select TVs and Blu-ray players. This service allows us to stream PS3 games for now. For PS1 games and PS2 games, unfortunately, they're not currently part of PlayStation Now. However, some PS2 games can be bought from the PS Store. Sony started an emulation that enables the PS4 to play PS2 games from the PlayStation Store. Over 400 PS3 games are available for rent. For someone who loves to play a lot of different games, then there's a subscription for that. PlayStation Now offers I think a 30 days and a 3-month period, but there's a limited time offer which lets you subscribe to the service for 12 months, with a price of $99. Renting a game for a month, let's say, is around 20 bucks. So paying 99 bucks for a whole year comes a lot cheaper. Plus, a year gives us time to play some games, instead of completely rushing through. Now, streaming games can be fun and all, but we're talking about streaming on the internet. Sony recommends a connection speed of 5 megabytes per second, minimum. Apart from that, even if we have minimum specs, games running at 720p can lag if your internet connection is slow one day. I think a wired internet connection is a lot more stable. There's less interference. By the way, if wondering, PS Now has a cloud storage, which means all your saves will be put into that storage. Basically, if you rent the same game one day, you can pick up from where you left off. I haven't tried PlayStation Now yet, but I plan on doing so once I get a PS4. Even if PS Now is supported on the PlayStation 3, I like to put the PS4 at use. I mean, I don't think I'll be buying a huge collection of games in the beginning. I'm basically going to wait for games to come out. But at the same time, I could also buy PS3 games since I'll still have my PlayStation 3. I don't know. Ratchet and Clank PS4 is coming out in April, so that's one of the reasons why I'll be purchasing a PS4 soon. Now that I've mentioned Ratchet and Clank, more than 40 PS3 exclusives have been added to the collection, including Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. But surprisingly, I don't see Ratchet and Clank Collection in the list. It's not like the collection just got released, it was released back in 2013. So I'm wondering why we don't have the collection in this list. Does it have to do with the fact that the collection was developed by 3 companies, Insomniac, Idle Minds, and Mass Media Games? Plus, I don't even see Tools of Destruction. It's really weird. For Sly Cooper, we have the collection and Thieves in Time in the list. So for people who no longer have a PlayStation 3 and want to try PS3 games they've never played, signing up for PS Now is pretty sweet. But for people who still have a PlayStation 3, older games tend to be cheaper nowadays. So that's why we ask ourselves whether or not subscribing or renting games is the cheapest solution. Anyways, Bentley's Hack Pack has also been added to the list. This game, consisting of minigames, was originally on the PS Store and on mobile, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't tried it yet, but it's basically minigames from A Thieves in Time. Now I just want to comment on something I mentioned earlier. I said that I would like to get PS Now and give it a try. I know there's a 7-day trial, but I was planning on subscribing basically. However, like I just said, older PS3 games like 3 to 4 years old, let's say, tend to have lower prices at local stores. So I'm kinda debating between signing up or just buying myself physical copies. And usually I always prefer to have the disc. So that's where my decision kind of becomes difficult. But if PS2 games arrive one day on PS Now, then that's a different story. At the end of the day, I would prefer backwards compatibility on the PS4, like some sort of emulation that would allow us to play PS3 games. However, Sony is not planning on such thing yet. So guys, if any of you have tried PS Now, it would be awesome to know some of your experiences with it. Is it worth the money? Does it lag a lot? Do you prefer to just buy the game since some are a lot cheaper now? Are you currently subscribed with the limited time offer? If anything else, leave your thoughts in the comments. I've been Vivi and hopefully you've enjoyed this different video. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.